Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land, my second filler Let's Play, the first one being Toho-vania, as you would probably guess. Now I decided to play this just because I felt like playing at the time, and you know what, I was pretty much said to myself, might as well record it. Because this is actually going to be very short. Only 2 parts long, in fact, but it's a nice little game I decided to show off. Now, Kirby itself is a very simple series. It's made by the same guy who made Smash Brothers, but it's a series that, at one point, he explicitly said that it's made for beginners, except for maybe one section in each game that may be quite a bit harder than the rest. But sadly, since this is the first game, he doesn't have the copy ability that he was very well known for in the future games in the series. He can only suck things in and blow them back out as an attack. That's it. Thankfully, though, this game will be remade in Kirby Superstar and Superstar Ultra with the copy ability, and it's a lot funner because of that. Although, first off, though, since I'm only going to mention it this once until maybe the credits, I will say the soundtrack of this game is fantastic for Game Boy standards. Now, I'm playing on the normal mode difficulty. There is a second difficulty if you press up A and start and select, I believe it is, at the title screen. But then, if you press down B and select, you're gonna choose the amount of vitality you want and the amount of lives you want, and the sound test. Now, in terms of control, Kirby, as I mentioned before, can suck in with the B button, jump with the A button, move with the D-pad, obviously, but unlike later games in the series where you had to mash the jump button to fly, you just hold up in this one. I think it's like that in Kirby's Dream Land 2 and 3 as well. I wouldn't really know. I haven't played Dream Land 3. Dream Land 2 I haven't played in a while. But anyway, it's time for the first boss fight in the game. The Great Deku Tree. I mean Wispy Woods. Yeah, even without the copy ability that Kirby would get in later games, this is still a pathetically easy boss fight. Suck up his apples and shoot him back at him to damage him, and he should go down pretty quickly. And sadly, I will say that I'm pretty sad because I do die a couple times in this playthrough. Because this was actually recorded in one session, it's just that I split it into 2 parts for certain reasons. Mainly being that I don't want another 1-part Let's Play for a while. Even then, Tetris is going to get more parts at some point showing off the different games. Now that microphone there, you can suck it up and blow it back out to kill all enemies on screen, but I, for some reason, thought I was playing another game. Bombs, don't suck them down either. Why did I do that? Did I think I'm going to get the ability from later games? Shoot both those out, the bomb will explode on impact and the explosion will keep moving depending on the direction you shot it in. But anyway, welcome to Castle Lololo, which is actually a place that has characters that were also made by HAL Laboratories, the guys who made these games, Lolo, and later in the true boss of the stage, Lala. These guys first made their appearance in The Adventures of Lolo for the Nintendo Entertainment System and Famicom, which is a game I do plan on getting to at some point. It's pretty much a puzzle game where you have to move around blocks and such, and with extremely catchy but very short and loopy music. I'll get to it at some point. Anyway, this is the Super Spicy Curry, something that was in Smash Brothers actually, if you remember. I think I used it in that game. It first made its appearance here. The way you pretty much just mash the B button to keep on firing, well, fire at people. Pretty easy, and I think if I remember correctly, yeah, that is odd. Gordos, which are the names of the spiky guys, like right there, actually to my right, are instant kill in this game, which is kind of unusual. I think this is the only time they are instant kill, because in every other Kirby game, they are not instant kill, they just do damage points. And now it's time for the true boss of Lololo and La La La, as they're supposedly called in this game. You know, I think that's what they're called in the Kirby Right Back At Ya anime as well, I wouldn't really know. Because I haven't really watched the series as much. I watched the early series of that a lot, but later seasons not so much. But really, for these guys, suck up their boxes and shoot them back at them. It's not like you have much option to do else. It's not like you have many other options to destroy them with, and that's the end of the second world. There are only 5 worlds in this game, by the way, so we're already 2/5 done, and we're 5 minutes in. But stages 4 and 5 are going to take me quite a bit longer than the other two, because they are, well, just pure longer. And that's where I used the bomb correctly. Now, actually, if I remember correctly, this entire game, besides being remade in Superstar, did actually have its entire stages referenced in the sequel, which isn't Dreamland 2. It's Adventure on the NES, which is another game I might do down the road at some point. But it's in the final level, in the final world of the game, there's one stage that's nothing but sections of one world and this leading to another, to a point where I think it's almost pixel for pixel the same, except, well, graphically better. Because that is one thing I'll give the Kirby series, is that its production values are usually really good, because aside from this one, which came out fairly early in the Game Boy's lifespan, if I remember correctly. Let's see, 1992, so yeah, this was almost a launch title for the Game Boy. Aside from this game, a majority of them came out pretty late in the lifespan of their respective system, to the point where I think Kirby's Adventure came out, I think Kirby's Dream Land came out in 95, I want to say. But because of that, the graphics and animation are usually really high tier for their respective systems. Masahiro Sakurai does a really good job with these games. And in fact, it's because Sakurai, who made these games, made the Smash Bros. Series, is why they think some of the better, higher tier characters are the Kirby characters in the Smash Bros. Universe. Especially in Brawl with Meta Knight, even though I never found him that overpowered. Huh. Anyway, this is also the Warp Star, which is used very little in these games, but it's pretty much his way of transporting, and... Whales! Oh, man. And now it's already time for the third boss in the game, which... I'm not really sure what that thing is. That's supposed to be a lemon or something, because that is the only time we see that in the series. And for some reason, most Kirby games tend to do this. They have a random shooter section in there for no reason whatsoever. But then again, it's not that strange, considering from what I've read, the original Super Mario Bros. Was supposed to have sections not too different from this. But anyway, I'm going to have to end this off here, because this is where I cut it off for the next part. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you guys next time on Kirby's Dream Land. See you guys then.